Hi guys, JH6 and I appreciate you guys watching. So one of you guys asked me about this Versacarry holster and I seen the holster in the past, very inexpensive. I think you could pick them out for about $19.99, something like that. And one of you guys actually told me if I could get it and do a review, and I'm not going to. And I'm going to tell you the reason why now when I start showing you some of my holsters, but definitely I'm not going to. I think it's a waste of money. So with that being said, let's get started. Alright guys, so I got several pistols here. I got a card, I got a revolver, I got a Glock 17. Now, the biggest thing why I will not pick up that Versacarry is because it's missing a couple of components that I think is critical to a pistol holster. First of all, as you could tell, I'm going to use this Cook holster. I've done a review on this holster. Check out the link below. As you can tell, when I put this pistol in there, the trigger is protected. That is the biggest thing that you need to have in a holster. You have to have a way to protect your trigger because you don't want to have an ND. If by any way you accidentally fire your weapon, most likely you're going to shoot yourself, or most likely you're going to shoot somebody else. And I've seen that in combat, guys, and it's not pretty when you shoot yourself with your same gun. So keep that in mind. Again, trigger very well protected. If you can see in this holster right here, the trigger is protected as well. Only cover about half of the housing or the trigger housing group, but still the trigger is protected. Now, another thing that I like about holster is the point that the holster needs to be retained to your pistol needs to be retained to your holster, as you could see here. Not only the pistol needs to be well retained inside your holster, but you're also going to have some type of way to retain that holster to your body. And again, I think that Versacarry is lacking on that. As you can tell in this holster, it's pretty well retained. Has pretty good retention. And it also has two belt loops that allows you to carry this revolver, attach this holster to your belt so you could carry this revolver very, very well. As you can tell, this holster right here, this is for an MMP shield. And again, very good holster. It does cover the entire trigger housing group, which is very, very good. You can tell that in this holster as well. This is for a Glock 19, I think. Let's check. Or 17. No, this is actually for a Glock 19. So, but here's a $30 holster that I got a while ago. Again, you see that the trigger housing group is very well protected. Now, this holster retains pretty okay. Not the best, but still has a pretty good retention. And finally, guys, let me show you this holster right here. I actually used this in combat in Afghanistan to 2010, I believe. Again, you could tell this is for a Beretta M9. You could tell the trigger is going to be very well protected, and the pistol is going to be very well secure. This actually has one of those levers right here that you have to press in order to draw your pistol. So I got to tell you guys, I'm not going to pick up that Versacarry. I think it's a waste of money. Again, make sure that any holster that you get, make sure that you have a way to protect the trigger, and make sure the pistol is very well retained to your holster and to your body. Don't be cheap. Don't be buying something that, a lot of guys get a really nice gun like a Glock 17. This is a pretty nice gun. I paid a pretty good amount of money for this, and then they get like really cheap, very cheap holsters. Again, guys, you don't have to get a very expensive holster. There is a lot of good quality out there. A lot of holsters for a very, very good quality that work pretty well, and they're really not that expensive. Alright guys, I appreciate you guys watching. As always, if you like this type of videos, click like. If you want to subscribe to the channel, I really appreciate it. If you want to share my videos, please, I really appreciate it as well. So with that being said, God is in control.